Unfortunately, both of those two out due to an illness this evening. They're still well in their recovery. Jessica Carter looked like she was in the building tonight. Coach Purcell not with the team this evening.
And we certainly wish them a speedy recovery. Carter over there on the bench. And as you said, Coach Purcell not here, but we wish them a speedy recovery. And Mississippi State won't miss a beat with Coach Clark Hurd over there on the sidelines, a veteran head coach in her own right. And she'll pick right up where Coach Purcell left off.
Michelle Clark Hurd, her first season over in Starkville. There's a look at Coach. 74-74 at Cincinnati prior to parting ways after 11 years. Really strong run at Western Kentucky too prior to that. And you said it, Coach, there is no lapse in what they're getting tonight in a very experienced coach calling the shots from the sideline.
Well, all Clark Hurd does is win. Longtime assistant under Coach Wells at Louisville along with Coach Purcell, so they know each other very well.
And we mentioned no Jessica Carter. Clark Hurd going with the smaller lineup. Darian Rogers is into the fray. So loose ball foul on Aaron Barnum. The Arkansas transfer draws the first whistle of the evening. Tulsa on the other side, sorry to cut you off. A great showing for them. Undefeated start, their best start since 2020.
Yeah, Coach Nelp has done a tremendous job with Tulsa, building them into something special here in only her third season. If they win tonight, it would be their first ever win over a ranked opponent in program history. So great opportunity for them on the line tonight.
Poindexter can't get the shot to roll home. So Myra, one of the best players in the American Conference, 26 in the win over Clemson the last time out.
I'll tell you, she's been really impressive. I love her size as a guard. They play her at the 3 spot. She can move to the 4 spot. She creates mismatch trouble for a lot of people. She can go down low and post up even, but a tremendous 3-point threat.
Let's look at Angie Nelp in her third season, a great player in her own right at Colorado State. Boy, were they fired up when they got the win over Clemson last night. That was a 10-point victory over an ACC foe. First time this program has topped the team from that league since 2006 in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, a lot of good things going right for Tulsa. Over 17-year drought of beating an ACC team. They got to be feeling good tonight.
There was a video posted on social media after the game where Coach Nelp faked like she was going in the locker room one direction, ran back the other, and then got showered by water bottles. I don't think that game meant a lot to her.
There is no way of escaping that from the team. She could have tried a lot of doors. They were going to track her down.
Lauren Park Lane will run the point tonight for Mississippi State. Brisha Poe knocked down 4 shots from outside last night.
It did it in only 24 minutes. 4 of 7 from 3. She was big for the Bulldogs last night.
Lady Crawford is another big-time scorer. Coach Stallings mentioned they have 2 top 30 points per game in the NCAA. Crawford the other one, along with Poindexter for Tulsa. Poindexter connects.
Starting off where she left off. A little bit cold in the first half last night. 1 of 12. Came back to score big. 26 points.
Darian Rogers answers for Mississippi State. Transfer from DePaul. A very good transfer portal class for Mississippi State. Number 3 according to 24/7 Sports.
And Rogers, very capable scorer for State. I like her game.
How big is Hadley Perriman been this weekend? Getting all kinds of offensive boards in the Van Chancellor Classic. Rogers. Oh, she hits again.
Nice.
Mississippi State, 2 of its first 3 from distance. This is Katia Gallegos for Tulsa. Winner of this game wins the Van Chancellor Classic. Poindexter lost it. Perriman not on the same page with the driving Maddie Cartwright. Saw Jessica Carter watching on there. If you're just now getting tuned in, out of tonight's starting lineup, along with head coach Sam Purcell from Mississippi State. Or in Park Lane. Foul on the drive. Michelle Clark-Hurd, and coming over from Cincinnati. Kind of a unique role for her, more of an advisory role for Mississippi State this season. Not one of the 3 designated assistant coaches. Again, her official title, an assistant AD for women's basketball
and the
at Mississippi State.
And NCAA allowing you to create 2 new positions this season with additional titles. She's in one of those positions. What a great luxury for Coach Sam Purcell to have on his staff. Someone who has sat in a hot seat, been a head coach, a very successful head coach. And he's got to feel comfortable tonight, even though a little under the weather, that she's able to fill in for him and lead the way.
There you go, Sybil, keep it going. Poindexter slipped up. It's a foul from Jerkayla Jordan. That's number 1 on her. They want to keep her out of foul trouble as much as possible. She has been electric this tournament. A couple 20-point games.
And look for Goni to maybe play a little extra tonight. Transfer from Miami. Continuing to grow under Coach Sam Purcell and his staff and get better. And she's going to play some extra minutes tonight with Carter being out.
Katia Gallegos with her first bucket. Oh, he dwindled back down to 1. Darian Rogers. Jerkayla Jordan. Niaga Goni going after the loose ball. Tie-up will give it back to Tulsa. Tulsa picked 7th in the loaded American Athletic Conference this season. Really strong start for this group. They started 10-0 in Angie Nelp's first year. That will help as Delaney Crawford turns the basketball over.
And I expect them to finish much higher than 7th and possibly compete for a championship this season in that conference.
5.5 left to play in the first. Mississippi State trying to keep its undefeated run going. Or in Park Lane makes it a 3-point game. Crawford can't quite get it to fall, and a travel.
Tulsa's got to be careful not to do too much individually. They don't have to. They want to get the ball moving. Mississippi State very solid defensively. You want to make them work a little bit if you don't have something in transition. Get the ball moving, get some backdoor cuts going. Don't try to do too much one-on-one.
Debrisha Poe is subbed back in from Mississippi State. Lauren Park Lane. Oh, she hits.
A little bit, I call her. I hope she doesn't mind. I love her game, but I especially love her motor. Her demeanor never changes. She's a competitor.
Just 5'3" as Ray Young answers on the other side. Jordan, how'd she get that to fall?
Great attack by Jordan. She's been special in this tournament for State.
This is Karanda Perea. Amir Brown also in. Wholesale changes for Tulsa. Elise Hill, her 3. Jordan boards. Mississippi State 3 of its last 3 from the field. Jordan can't hit. Lauren Park Lane, smallest in stature on the floor tonight with the rebound. What a start for Darian Rogers. She's 3 of her first 3.
Rogers again letting it fly. Coach Purcell has to love that. Back at the hotel. Great start for the Bulldogs.
And they force a turnover to boot. What a run by Mississippi State. They've already got 20 on the scoreboard, and we still got 3:50.
Some people just know that the best rate for you is a rate based on you. Not Paul. You don't want to ride with Paul. Get a rate based on you with DriveWise and the Allstate app.
The holidays on Dale's farm weren't very festive. Until he saved big on a Bluetooth speaker with Amazon's Cyber Monday deals. And now...
Mamacita.
That llama is part dancer, part prancer. Shop Cyber Monday deals now at Amazon.
And the toys that he will leave.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
Foul time. We showed up. Let's show out.
3, 2, 1.
Game time. Come on.
Get low, then pick up. Get your hands in the air. It's a stick up. Shake your tambourines, moving quicker. Yeah, I'm shaking down the town. Get the picture.
I got you, baby.
Moving on the floor, gotta love that. How she keep it going on, gotta love that. To the beat like a pro, know you love that. She can shake it to the flow, gotta love that.
With Daisy sour cream, every bite gets better. Every dollop, every squeeze, every moment together. Pop it up, pick it up. You can never get enough when you do a dollop of Daisy. Good food tastes better with a dollop of Daisy. Do a dollop, do a dollop, yeah. Everything tastes better with a dollop of Daisy.
It's Black Friday at Pandora Jewelry. Save up to 40% on your purchase November 18th through the 28th. Pieces you love at prices you'll adore. Only at Pandora Jewelry.
The Van Chancellor Classic is presented by the Intruders Softball Organization, providing a competitive softball environment for young girls all over the Houston area. And Mission Constructors, a Houston-based corporation providing construction management, design, and services throughout the state of Texas. A 9-point game for Mississippi State. They have not been afraid to shoot it early, and you can see why. Park Lane nearly got the roll, but Mississippi State draws the foul. Number 2 on Tulsa in this period. Lauren Park Lane, a very good shooter this year. 5 3-pointers coming into this game. Mississippi State looking to get to 8-0 tonight.
That was a set play for Rogers off the baseline out of bounds. She comes off a double screen. Just can't knock it down. Her first miss of the night from deep.
We're talking between the breaks. She put up 7 attempts per game for distance last year at DePaul. Big time shooter, big time scorer. Perea has to handle beyond the line. Goni able to board up the miss. And this is the danger zone for Tulsa early in this game. Rogers. Jordan can't get the lane. A foul on Amira Brown.
I like that decision by Rogers. She could have taken a contested 3, puts the ball on the floor, gives Jordan a shot at the basket. Great decision by Rogers.
Foul number 1 on Brown. Sends Shakayla Jordan back to the strike.
And they State subs a 3-point shooter for another 3-point shooter. Poe hit 3 in last night's victory. Or excuse me, 4.
Miracle Shepard checks in for the first time for Mississippi State. Kayla Jordan, the transfer from Tulane, went to John Curtis High School in New Orleans. She's Big Easy through and through. Had a great career there at Tulane. Decided she wanted to take that next step, so packed her bags and headed to the SEC. And it's been a great fit. Even Angie Nelton, this Tulsa staff fits trying to guard her tonight. 12-2 run for Mississippi State. Poindexter. Or to shoot. What a block by Jordan. Crawford recovers.
Way to stay with it if you're Crawford. Big block by Jordan, stays with it, knocks it down. Didn't even phase her.
How can Jordan respond? Crawford peels away a rebound. Already her 4th board of the game. Brown trying to draw a foul. Jordan cleans the glass. Going to the post. It's Barnum backdoor. Mississippi State getting whatever it wants to start this game. 8 points in the paint to Tulsa's 2. Risha Poe walks the dog. Final 2 minutes of this first quarter. Final game of the Betty and Van Chancellor Classics. Great weekend of hoops from the Merrill Center. Will Shepard foul. That's another one on Crawford. She's already picked up her second foul, I should say. Still 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Yes, that's not good for Tulsa. Coach Nelp gets her out right away. She's going to have to be careful the rest of this half. Coach Nelp's going to put her back in here in the second quarter. Definitely don't want her picking up a third in the first half.
Barnum gives it up. Final minute of the first. Aaron Barnum, one of those top-rated transfers. Now on the baseline. Barnum had a great career up in Fayetteville at Arkansas. Preseason All-SEC in the second team by the coaches.
Yeah, it's a great get by Coach Purcell and their staff.
Nice size at 6'2". She was a native Arkansas too. Went to Little Rock Central High School. Decided she wanted something a little bit different. Not unlike Jerkayla Jordan. So you mentioned a real boom for this coaching staff to steal her away from an SEC competitor. Into the post. Poindexter foul.
And one of the things we haven't talked enough about, I feel, with Poindexter is how well she moves without the ball. She's outstanding cutting. She makes hard cuts. You know, as a coach, you want players to make hard cuts without the ball, and sometimes it's hard to get them to do that. She does that as well as anybody.
Poindexter, a 26-point effort yesterday. 32 points on Friday against Arkansas Pine Bluff to sink the Golden Lions in overtime. Wonder how much she's got in the tank tonight. It's been a tough start. Also struggled from outside yesterday. Knocked down just 2 triples. Took more than 10.
Well, Tulsa's going to have to step up a little better defensively. You're not necessarily going to score as big against Mississippi State, but you've got to guard Mississippi State really comfortable in this first quarter offensively.
Fading jumper wouldn't go for Jasmine Brown-Hager. Shot clock is off for Ray Young in Tulsa. Cartwright threw it away. Mississippi State can work. Barnum got the top of the backboard on that heave. That's what the one thing that went wrong for Mississippi State in that first quarter. Bulldogs hang 26 on the Golden Hurricane after 1.
Some people just know that the best rate for you is a rate based on you, not one based on whatever this person is doing. Get a rate based on you with DriveWise in the Allstate app.
Foul time. We showed up. Let's show out.
3, 2, 1.
Game time. Come
Get
on.
low, then pick up. Get your hands in the air. It's a stick up. Shake your tambourines, moving quicker. Yeah, I'm shaking down the town. Get the picture.
I got you, baby.
Moving on the floor, gotta love that. How she keep it going on, gotta love that. To the beat like a pro, know you love that. She can shake it to the flow, gotta love that.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. Hey, sister, what you gonna do?
Keep your head held high, just like Mama taught us.
Going down by the river, gonna play.
Even if we have to part, you and me, us have one heart.
How come you don't laugh now? All I have is my sister. I know she's somewhere.
It's time for you to see the world.
Someday we're gonna meet again.
The Color Purple. Rated PG-13.
Ohio State is one of the more passionate fan bases in the nation. Their fans loving the start. It's a 26-15 game after 2. Michelle Clark-Hurd on the sideline tonight for the 6th Sam Purcell. Bulldog fans hoping their team brings home some more hardware tonight. They won a tournament last year in Puerto Rico, on the way to a great start. And Coach Purcell's tenure, won a couple games in the NCAA tournament.
You know, just a fantastic start last year, or season, excuse me, for Mississippi State. And they haven't missed a beat here tonight with Coach Hurd. Exactly what we anticipated. Coach Clark-Hurd, very experienced head coach in her own right. She has 154 wins at Western Kentucky, a 77% winning percentage. She knows what she's doing over there.
Cabricia Poe knocks it down. By the way, on that last possession, that was Mississippi State's first turnover of the night, and it led to the first points off a turnover for Tulsa.
And so we mentioned before the break, Tulsa needs to pick up their defensive intensity, maybe mix up defense a little bit. Mississippi State's pretty comfortable on the offensive end.
Perea, knock it down. Tulsa 2 out of 8 from downtown tonight. Rogers hits. What a story for Mississippi State. Darian Rogers inserted into the starting lineup, but she has 14 tonight.
Well, she's very comfortable in that position, having been a starter. DePaul.
Whistle on Jordan after the Gallegos drive. See Quinera Montague making her game debut for Mississippi State. What a get she was as a true freshman. Freshman forward out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, 6'6". Poindexter connects.
That was a set play for her. She has the opportunity to catch and shoot there or catch and drive, kind of on a clear out. She chose to shoot it. She doesn't miss too often.
Montague. Intercepted by the stanchion. Rea with the ball fake. Tulsa trying for its first win over a ranked foe in its first 52 tries. They have not ever done it. Rea no. Ward Park Lane racing ahead. A teardrop won't go. Brown fields the rebound. Smooth finish from Brown.
Mississippi State's got to do a better job getting back there. Park Lane drove in, and nobody really covered her back there in transition.
20 points and 10 rebounds a game at Laney College over the Oakland area. You might know that from its appearance on Last Chance U with the football side a couple years ago. It's cut down to 8.
We've definitely seen Tulsa increase their intensity on the defensive end of the floor coming out this quarter.
Montague went over the back.
Bench into it. Tulsa definitely feeding off that energy from the bench on the court on the defensive end.
Still down by 8, but outscoring Mississippi State 9-6 in the second period. Dexter. He got away with an extra step. Shot wouldn't go anyway. Jordan cherry picking. Diego swipes it away. Amira Brown travels. Turnover number 6 for the Golden Hurricane. Do you know the story of that unique mascot, by the way?
I do not.
It's really interesting. In 1992, they kind of, 1922, I should say, they kind of cycled through several different mascots. Golden Tornadoes as if they hadn't had enough nicknames, and then they quickly realized, oh wait, Georgia Tech has Golden Tornadoes. So they finally settled on Golden Hurricane, and it's just stuck since 1922.
Well, thank you for that tidbit. Had no idea.
Great job by the sports information staff by putting that together in the game notes. Poindexter knocks down the bucket, and suddenly the Golden Hurricane have rifled back into this game down by just 6.
I somehow feel like Tornado is a better fit for Tulsa.
It really,
weather-wise.
it makes too much sense if you think about it too long.
There we go.
Jordan with the take. Eight-point game once again. Adley Perriman.
Now, Mississippi State is a team that likes to mix up different defenses, play a little bit of zone, but really hard to do that against Tulsa because they're so good from the outside.
Brown missed everything. And Tulsa continues to struggle to find the bottom of the net from outside, just 2 of 9. A whistle called, and that will take us to our next break. Foul on Tulsa. There's 4:54 left before the intermission in an 8-point game at the Merrill Center.
Geico makes car insurance easy.
Enjoy your flight. You too.
As easy as saying the wrong thing.
Me too. Really?
What?
Dad, why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
Do I look like I'm going on vacation, sir?
It's not how airports work, man.
You could?
Dad!
Are we leaving or?
I don't even want to go on vacation anymore.
I thought I knew you.
She has hairspray that is over the limit.
With an app that puts your policy in your pocket, it's easy to Geico.
And you're not wearing socks. Get a grip, man.
Boom, 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 boom. Nissan has a car for everyone.
Every driver who wants more.
More turbo.
More freedom.
More electric.
At Nissan, more is all we do.
This year, take the time to melt into your holiday moments with Lindor. Irresistibly smooth chocolate from the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
Foul time. We showed up. Let's show out.
3, 2, 1.
Game time. Come on.
Get low, then pick up. Get your hands in the air. It's a stick up. Shake your tambourines, moving quicker. Yeah, I'm shaking down the town. Get the picture.
I got you, baby.
Moving on the floor, gotta love that. How she keep it going on, gotta love that. To the beat like a pro, know you love that. She can shake it to the flow.
Gotta love that.
Shake your tambourine, go on, bitches up, and listen up.
Well, the Mississippi State fans making the trip west have had a great weekend. Their team trying to bring home another tournament title at the Van Chancellor Classic. Garrett Jones here with you alongside the former head coach at Mississippi State and Texas Tech, Marlene Stallings. And Coach, Bulldogs have led almost wire to wire here in this game. What have they done that's impressed you?
Well, I love the intensity they came out with defensively. They disrupted Tulsa, didn't let them get into a flow early, didn't get into a rhythm. They're a rhythm offensive team. And then offensively, the shots are going down for them.
Shepard hits off the baseline.
A lot of different players contributing. 3 balls going in, 6 of 11 from 3.
Four and a half left before the break. This is Tamira Pondexter. Trying to spark her team back into the game. Miracle Shepard all alone. 4 straight points for her.
And that's when Mississippi State's at their best. They force a turnover there, get a nice easy bucket in transition.
Maddie Cartwright had a nice game yesterday for Tulsa, a freshman out of Greenwood, Arkansas. We'll see a lot of run for head coach Angie Nell. So will Elise Hill, another freshman guard. Very youthful blend for Tulsa. Poindexter is a veteran force, and she draws the foul with 7 on the shot clock. Only number 3 on Mississippi State in this second. Poindexter. 3-point struggles continue for her in this tournament.
That's not going to deter her from taking another one. Shooter, shoot, score, score. Like we said, she was 1 of 12 in the first half yesterday and then caught fire in the second half. She's not going to stop shooting. She definitely has the green light from Coach Nelt.
And it's a 6-0 run for Mississippi State.
Good pass.
Shepard has found a way tonight. 6 points off the bench for Mississippi State.
Great pass by Barnum. Even better cut by Shepard there without the ball.
Aaron Barnum fired up, drawing the foul. Poindexter with 12. That leads all Tulsa scores. Delaney Crawford on the other side, her running mate. Both of those two came into this tournament over 20 points per game. Crawford's been quieted thus far with just 2 points. Poindexter on Goni. Wow, she creates her own shot. 5 straight for Tamira Poindexter.
Using her length there. What an incredible step through and shot. You normally do that a little closer to the basket. She does it from the free throw line. There's a reason she's top 30 in the nation in scoring this year.
And one more look at that three-point, I should say the field goal from Poindexter.
Wow, that's hard to do.
Mississippi State has made each of its last 4 field goal tries. Shooting over 50% from both the floor and three-point land.
I'd like to see some penetration by State here. Break down the defense a little bit. They did that well early on. Move the ball. Well, they don't have to there.
Poe off the heel.
Tulsa a little confused there.
Cartwright back door. Poindexter denied. Goni with the block. A transfer fly. Miami showing her size. Poe hits.
She loves that 3-ball. She's shooting it at a great rate in this tournament.
2 triples today after 4 yesterday. Foul away from the basketball.
Poe, they're going to get Poe on the hold there. She held on the back cut.
A look at Maddie Cartwright going to the free throw line. Really started to prove her mettle early on in her Tulsa career. Coach A.G. Nelp said she wasn't sure how much she was going to play this season until she made an early season debut against Northwestern State out of the Southland Conference. Went 4 for 4 from deep. And Coach Nelp said, okay, I've got a player.
That'll do it. She earned it.
Missed free throw keeps it a 10-point game. Under 90 ticks left to play in the second.
States will set a high ball screen here. Nice.
Oh, unstoppable.
Great call by Coach Hurd there. Just a little pick and pop action. Park Lane read it well. Got Poe the ball for the 3.
Abrisha Poe threatening 40% from three-point land this year. Cartwright, no. Poe. Jordan put it back. And Mississippi State wants a continuation. Doesn't look like they'll get it.
Great putback by Jordan. Not sure what the refs are going to rule here. She timed that ball coming off perfectly. Very athletic here. She watches it. See her eyes there. Puts it back in the air.
Looks like they will count it. She knelt. Can't believe the call. Opened their 3rd season. They've done some great things already at Tulsa. Kind of crescendo this weekend with that win over an ACC foe. And they really felt good coming into tonight, trying to win their first tournament title in over 5 years. But so far, Mississippi State has just been the better team in several different categories. Poe. That was a heat check if there ever was one.
Coach Hurd called a play, called her number there. She came off a double screen, forced that one a little bit. Tulsa kind of broke through the double screen there and contested that.
Perea, no. Mississippi State can go 2 for 1 here to end the first half. Or Park Lane at just 5'3", the grad transfer from Seton Hall.
Go run their horns action here. Let Park Lane read off of it.
Put together a very talented group. They want to do big things in the SEC, trying to take care of business and get to 8-0 at the Van Chancellor Classic first.
They changed their call there a little bit. Double screen on the lane. Nice take by a little bit.
There's nothing little about her game.
No, her heart is huge. Tough, fiery competitor. Look at that finish. And she does that over taller defenders all the time.
Ward Park Lane with a chance to make it 50 in the first half for Mississippi State.
Now, we talked yesterday, the Mississippi State faithful compare her to the great Morgan Williams, part of that national championship game run. Hit the big bucket against UConn.
Gallegos with 3. That's emblematic of the first half for Caroline Lyles and Tulsa. It won't fall. Mississippi State closes the second on an 8-0 run. Highlighted by this play from Ward Park Lane to Poe. A triple. 1 of 7. All hail State headed to.
Geico makes car insurance easy.
Enjoy your flight. You too.
As easy as saying the wrong thing.
Me too. Really?
What?
Dad, why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
Do I look like I'm going on vacation, sir?
It's not how airports work, man.
You could?
Dad.
Are we leaving or?
I don't even want to go on vacation anymore.
I thought I knew you.
She has hairspray that is over the limit.
With an app that puts your policy in your pocket, it's easy to Geico.
And you're not wearing socks. Get a grip, man.
Boom, 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 boom. Nissan has a car for everyone.
Every driver who wants more.
More turbo.
More freedom.
More electric.
At Nissan, more is all we do.
Valentine, we showed up. Let's show out.
3, 2, 1.
Game time. Come on.
Get low, then pick up. Get your hands in the air. It's a stick up. Shake your tambourines, move it quicker. Yeah, I'm shaking down the town. Get the picture.
I got you, baby.
Moving on the floor, gotta love that. How she keep it going on, gotta love that. To the beat like a pro, know you love that. She can shake it to the flow, gotta love that.
Shake your tambourine, go on, bitches up and listen up.
This year, take the time to melt into your holiday moments with Lindor. Irresistibly smooth chocolate from the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
Mississippi State wanted this game badly. Hardware on the line in the Van Chancellor Classic. They have certainly come out and taken it in the first half. It's an 18-point lead over Tulsa at the break. We'll be right back with more highlights and coverage from the Merrill Center.
The warp rift is expanding. All worlds within the Calaxian Veil will be consumed.
This difficulty demands a specialist, an ease specialist.
Yeah, that's me. Geico makes it easy to get coverage for what you care about. Cars, apartments, jewelry.
Jewelry? And what about the warp rift?
I've got you. There you go.
Dust in the cartridge.
Goonie.
From cars to renters to jewelry, it's easy to Geico.
Sir, there's no easy way to say this. Your wife isn't who she says she is.
I'm sorry?
This is all just a misunderstanding. Had a bad day is all.
I'm a sheriff of the American Constitution.
You want a towel?
Does my moist repose bother you?
I'm a winner. I'm a winner! Consequences. They're almost here.
What is the point of being a billionaire if I can't have somebody killed?
FX's Fargo. All new Tuesdays on FX. Stream on Hulu.
This holiday will be magical. This will be a Boar's Head holiday, where every detail is exceptional, with quality and craftsmanship worthy of the Boar's Head name, and a slow-roasted sweet slice of uncured ham, crafted for carving, brings everyone together, with experiences worth sharing and moments worth savoring. Welcome to the magic of a Boar's Head holiday. Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
Dog.
Dog? Dog! Dog!
Dog.
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 Dog?
Doug?
Sorry, dog.
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 Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive articles and tools. Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus. Live sports. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 live.
All Mississippi State in that first half. Garrett Jones and Coach Marlene with you. Perriman started it out strong for Tulsa, but really since then, it's been all Mississippi State. Darion Rogers had a couple big triples. They've been looking to get Poindexter going, but Coach Lauren Park Lane has been ridiculous tonight in the lane. Part of a really good backcourt for Mississippi State.
Absolutely. As we said before, I really like her game. The floor general for State. And how about Rogers tonight? Her coming out party. She gets the start. 14 points already, 4 of 5 from 3. And Mississippi State is just setting it on fire from the three-point line, 46%, whereas Tulsa only 25%, 3 threes. I'd really like to see Tulsa come out to start this quarter intense on defense. They've got to get Mississippi State out of a rhythm.
It is the third time in the past 2 years in the Coach Sam Purcell era that Mississippi State has hit the half-century mark. A big reason why, Coach, as we were discussing during the break, they've only given the ball away once tonight.
Yeah, excellent job taking care of the ball as a team. Certainly Park Lane, the floor general, doing a great job leading the way at that position. But again, Tulsa just not really dictating and forcing enough defensively. Mississippi State really having their way and doing whatever they want.
First half stats brought to you by Moriarty Construction. Good free throw shooting as well, and Mississippi State leading on the offensive glass and the glass overall. And Coach Purcell back in the hotel room has to be really pleased. Obviously, it's never a position that you want to be in where you're not on the sideline, but his assistant in the interim basis just for this evening, Michelle Clark-Hurd, has done a really nice job on the sidelines filling in for him.
Absolutely, a head coach in her own right. She'll be a head coach again soon. 77% winning percentage as the head coach at Western Kentucky. Had a great run at Cincinnati. Her and Coach Purcell worked together for many years at Louisville under Coach Jeff Walls. And the rest of their staff, very talented as well. Muriel Page, very experienced veteran on their staff. Played 11 years in the WNBA, a native of Mississippi. Outstanding player at Florida under legendary Coach Carol Ross back in the day.
What a response. 6 seconds into the second half. Tamara Poindexter makes it a 15-point game.
And you see Tulsa picking up a little full-court pressure here. I'm sure Coach Nelt talked a lot about their defense at halftime and what they need to do to be more disruptive. Looks like they're going to try a little bit of a zone maybe here. Yes.
Capricia Poe hits.
Cannot leave her open in the zone, though.
No, you cannot. That's her third shot from distance tonight. Wow, can't get Crawford an inch either.
Well, 2 top leading scorers for Tulsa come out of the gates hot.
3-pointers flying on the scoreboard here in the final game of the Van Chancellor Classic. The winner of this game will bring home some hardware. There's a trophy on the line. Aaron Barnum lays it in.
Again, just too easy for State. Tulsa goes right back to man there.
Tamara Poindexter bumped. It will be the second year in a row for Mississippi State that they won a regular season tournament. Did so in Puerto Rico last year. We're 25 ranked team in the country. Poindexter barely had the ball before she got that shot up, and Darian Rogers clears for Mississippi State. She's in the lineup tonight for Jessica Carter, who's not available due to an illness if you're just now tuning in. So Hail State without its head coach and its low post force in Carter this season.
Yeah, second leading scorer on the team out, but they haven't missed a beat. And again, credit to the assistant coaches filling in. Getting them ready to go.
Poindexter, no. Poe swims it away. Jerkayla Jordan.
Great pass. Oh, my.
Rogers, no.
She kind of bobbled the catch there. Wanted to shoot it right away. That was a great find by Park Lane again.
That was some really selfless basketball, too. There are 8 left to play in the third. Tulsa off to a 2-0 start this weekend. They beat an ACC team in Clemson last night. Topped Arkansas Pine Bluff in overtime on Friday. Poindexter, no. She's a volume shooter, so expect her to keep letting it fly. But just 6 of 15 from the field. Poe. Rogers. Oh, man, they're just letting it go from downtown Houston.
Have yourself a night, Miss Rogers. She is loving this.
30 minutes away from this Metro Center. That one looked like it was coming from H-Town. Or in Park Lane. Swatted away by Poindexter. That's a really underrated part to Tamira's game. She's 6th in this program's history entering this tournament, under 70 blocks in her career.
Well, as we said in the opener, she's very long and athletic. Tall, long wingspan.
Poindexter thought she was checking out, but Coach Nelp saying, no, we need you.
Yeah, she doesn't want her on the sideline right now.
20-point hole for Tulsa, largest deficit of the night. It's ball foul on Mississippi State.
Well, she actually is coming out here.
If Tulsa's going to get back in this game, Poindexter's certainly capable of carrying them on her shoulders, but they just need to play better as a team all around. They're struggling from three-point land, 5 of 16. They have not scored in their last 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
And again, Mississippi State getting pretty much what they want. Jordan getting deep to the basket there. Tulsa's got to start being disruptive and string together some stops to get back in this game.
Delaney Crawford can't hit. Lauren Park Lane to the 10, plus the foul.
Well, she could play on my team any day. She turned on the Jets there, outran everybody down the floor. They were all ahead of her on the start, and she blew by them.
What a tournament for Lauren Park Lane. And you can see it there. She's a very emotive player, wears her emotions on her sleeve. Got off to a great start. Michelle Clark-Hurd.
I like her business-like demeanor.
Tulsa's in trouble. They have not scored in nearly 3 minutes. Mississippi State on an 11-0 run in the Van Chancellor Classic. 6:34 left to go in the third.
Some people just know that's not gonna fit. Those are the people who know to choose Allstate.
That's not gonna fit.
What's that?
You need another 4 inches.
Do you work here?
Nope. I just saw you there and I thought I'd save you the trouble. Nana.
She's a human measuring tape, and she knows Allstate is the right fit for her.
It's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit. What? Steven.
Some people just know.
Well played. Well played, my friend.
Those are the people who know you're in good hands with Allstate.
Have you heard? The Xfinity Mobile Black Friday sale is on now. Don't miss out on a free line of unlimited for 2 years when you switch to Xfinity Internet. That's over $1,000 in savings. And get up to $800 off the latest 5G phones. Connect to America's most reliable 5G network and join the millions who've switched to one of the fastest growing mobile services. Now's your chance to get a free line of unlimited for 2 years when you switch to Xfinity Internet. Plus, save even more with up to $800 off an eligible 5G phone. Click, call, or visit a store today.
This holiday will be magical. This will be a Boar's Head holiday, where every detail is exceptional, with quality and craftsmanship worthy of the Boar's Head name, and a slow-roasted sweet slice uncured ham, crafted for carving, brings everyone together, with experiences worth sharing and moments worth savoring. Welcome to the magic of a Boar's Head holiday. Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Whether you celebrate mistletoe magic in a Cadillac XT5, festive gatherings in a Cadillac XT4, or reinventing traditions in a Cadillac XT6, this holiday season, Cadillac is celebrating you.
Get 2.9% APR for 36 months on a 2024 Cadillac XT4, XT5, and XT6. Visit your Central Oklahoma Cadillac dealer today.
It's in-season tournament time. It's NBA on ESPN time.
This is not just a sewing kit.
Yeah, you in a rush? Very much so. Thank you.
This is help with the holidays, right in your neighborhood. Walgreens.
Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus.
The Van Chancellor Classic is brought to you by the Intruders Softball Organization, providing a competitive softball environment for young girls all over the Houston area. And by Mission Constructors, a Houston-based corporation providing construction management, design, construction services throughout the state of Texas. It's a good night in Cowbell Kingdom. Mississippi State just a few moments away, or at least a quarter and a half away, from claiming another tournament title. Garrett Jones, former head coach. Marlene Stallings here with you. Ray Young rejected by the ring. Mira Brown resets for the Golden Hurricane. Adley Perriman gets back. A 23-point game in the third quarter, as Adley Perriman will head to the strike.
And Garrett, I want to get a quick shout out back home in Ohio. Parents tuning in. Mom was really excited to watch these games. It's been a while since she's seen me on the sideline, so wanted to be sure and give her a quick shout out. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
We appreciate you coming all the way down for the Buckeye State. Coach Stallings making her debut and color commentator. I don't think our audience would ever know. I think you did a great job this weekend. 12 games. That's not an easy way to start out a broadcasting career, but we certainly appreciate your help this weekend.
I'm okay with baptism by fire. Garrett, you've been an awesome teammate. Helped my hand through this tournament, and what a tournament it has been. A lot of fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and what great games we've had here.
That's been a great tournament for Debrecia Poe, too. Another triple for her as Mississippi State continues to roll. Tulsa has been blanked in the last 4 minutes. I got to know, was it more nerve-wracking with your first ever head coaching game or your first color commentary game?
Oh, by far, commentating. I was pretty confident in that first coaching matchup.
Did you win?
Absolutely.
That's a nice start.
Yes.
9 years as a head coach, 20 years at the Division I level, as Poe gets that one to go. What a night for her. Perea running the offense for Tulsa. Rolled in off the window. Tulsa cuts the lead down to 24. Coach Stallings led Minnesota and Texas Tech. Those are two hard places to win, but you did it. Our guys in the truck want to know, of course, tongue-in-cheek, how'd you get recruits to come to Lubbock? It's, again, not an easy place to win, but you had 2 victorious seasons.
Well, I had a great staff, excellent recruiters, and just getting people to believe in the vision. You know, we were well on our way there. Quick turnaround, doing some things that hadn't happened there in a decade or two. Back to the great coach Marcia Sharp's era. Just really proud of our time there and what we were able to accomplish.
Or when we get back. Our guys love Texas Tech. We got a truck full of Lubbock boys this weekend.
If you're filing a claim, it's urgent, and we treat it that way.
Since we're here in Oklahoma, we can get agents and adjusters to you quickly. So you can get on with your most important business, your life.
Whether it's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday or after a huge storm, we're here to help.
We did it that way when I started 27 years ago, and we're still first on the scene today, because if it's urgent to you, it's urgent to us.
Made of and made for Oklahomans.
iPhone 15 Pro, your husband deserves it.
Carolers, to tell me you want a new iPhone? A better plan is Verizon.
For a limited time, turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE, all on us. Only on Verizon.
With Daisy sour cream, everybody gets better. Every dollop, every squeeze, every moment together. Pop it up, pick it up. You can never get enough when you do a dollop of Daisy. Good food tastes better with a dollop of Daisy. Do a dollop, do a dollop, yeah. Everything tastes better with a dollop of Daisy.
What do you think of the new album cover?
I like it. No, I think that could work.
Oh, I like that.
May I?
Please.
Oh, or we could try something like that. It's good, right?
It's something. I think it needs to be this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. Feels like comic.
There's never been a better time to get away with a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. Plus America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now's the time to get in and get away. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or get up to $3,500 bonus cash on the Santa Fe. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Top leagues and tournaments. Best stories in sports. On ESPN Plus.
Well, Mississippi State has been the class of the Van Chancellor Classic this weekend. Bulldogs above 50% from the field, 45% from distance. Taking care of the basketball extremely well. It's just been a banner night for Hail State. Darion Rogers is fouled, and tough times continue for Tulsa. Which we were talking a little during the break. Both these teams have some tough sledding upcoming. Mississippi State's got a nice challenge coming its way in the ACC SEC Challenge.
Yes, they'll return home to play Miami on Wednesday. Very quick turnaround. They'll probably be off tomorrow, maybe one-day prep for that game on Wednesday. And Miami's always tough, well coached by Katie Meyer. Made a big run in the NCAA tournament last year. Definitely a well-coached team. But so is Mississippi State going into that game, looking like they're going to be undefeated in the top 25. Great challenge for the next game with State at home against Miami.
Yeah, Mississippi State obviously starting to kind of pad itself for the SEC, but they've still got some tough games. They play at Colorado State. That's an undefeated team in December. Memphis, of course, that's an easy drive up from Starkville. Jackson State, an in-state game. A road game at Chattanooga. Poe rolls it in, and Mississippi State with 68 on the scoreboard. Tulsa's schedule coming is really interesting. They play at a TCU team that's undefeated on the 1st of December. Then they host Florida on December 10th. That'll be a big game. Hopefully they'll get a good turnout there at the Reynolds Center.
Yeah, really big deal. You have the SEC team coming to their house to play. Doesn't happen very often. I'm sure they're really looking forward to hosting that game.
Rogers on the run. Nice shoulder fake, and she draws the foul. And for the Golden Hurricane, this isn't even the last tournament that they're going to play in non-conference play. They'll go to Maui and play the Maui Classic. Speaking of Texas Tech, we were talking about them before the break. They're undefeated, 7-0. They'll play them in the first game. Then they'll turn right around and play Southeastern Louisiana. That's a good Lady Lions team that was the champions of the Southland Conference last year.
And how about a trip to Hawaii?
Right.
Coach Nelp really did the schedule right.
I think she did too. That's always great, as you know, when you can reward your team with a trip to a tropical destination like that. Of course, it's a business trip and you want to take care of it, but as you know, there's a lot more that goes into that. It's a good experience for the players on a holiday break.
Without question. I remember being a freshman back in the day, and we went to Hawaii in December. It was so much fun. Still have great memories that we talk about when we get together with the former teammates. It was a fun trip.
28-point lead for Mississippi State. Tulsa has gone ice cold in the second half. 20-4 run over this period.
Yeah, just nothing easy for Tulsa tonight. Mississippi State's done an outstanding job of disrupting what they want to do offensively.
Poindexter, no. Montague, the hard-earned rebound. Oh, my. Behind the back from Shepard. Park Lane couldn't hit, but that was pretty.
And nobody feels worse for that miss than Park Lane right there. She kind of taps herself on the leg going back. She stopped a little early and made that tougher than what it needed to be. She had a wide open lane to the basket.
Myra Poindexter has really struggled. That's a big reason why Tulsa finds itself in such a huge hole. 19 points off of just 6 of 18 from the field, including 3 of 9 from outside.
And Jordan getting a well-deserved break here. She's just been solid. 3 straight days here for the Bulldogs. And she didn't have, well, she still has time, but she didn't necessarily have to get to that 20-point mark tonight. Coach Purcell undefeated when she hits 20-plus points. Coach, if you're listening, get her 20 every night.
It's as easy as that, right?
I'm getting her 20 every night. I'm going to keep that streak alive.
Just give her 20 shots and get out of the way.
That's right.
There's a steal away for Mississippi State. Jasmine Brown-Haggard. And speaking of Coach Purcell, and of course there's a long way left to go here tonight. This result looking well on the way to a win. It just has to be encouraging for this group.
How about that? Big three by Goni. The bench erupts. The Mississippi State faithful on their feet. They love seeing that.
They are fired up, having a great time here at the Van Chancellor Classic.
Goni says, I can dunk, but I can also step out and hit a three.
To a post who can do both. A timeout on the floor. One more look at the big bucket from the 6'4" forward.
My goodness. How about that as a weapon?
Had not hit a three-pointer this season. It had been 2 years since she had hit one at Miami. 17 of 52 in her freshman season.
You know, Coach Purcell feels good about that one. Might have a little trouble getting her back down low after that bucket.
No doubt. She's just reminding the coaches, hey, just letting you know this is what I've got in the bag. Prior to that make, we were saying this just has to be so encouraging for Mississippi State. You wouldn't have blamed them if they would have just rolled over without Jessica Carter, without their head coach tonight. They have come out and taken no prisoners. League cut down below 30 there.
Certainly a sign of a good team, a well-coached team. Assistants have done a great job tonight, filling in, and they came in ready to go. Credit to the coaching staff, absolutely.
Whistle with 48.2 left to go in the third. And Miracle Shepard will go back to the free throw line. Spells her name with a J, M-J-A-R-C-L-E. Yes, why that was. It's a pretty insightful story. Her mother gave birth to her, obviously over 2 decades now, and it was a difficult pregnancy, but miracle in her mom made it okay. And as kind of a reminder of what they had to go through, she wanted to convey, of course, she's a miracle, but also she's something special. So they wanted to change it up just a little bit, threw in the J instead of the I, and it's a reminder every day of how special their bond is.
Well, I love hearing that story. What a great story, and what a miracle she is. Mom has to be really proud.
That's a proud night in Cowbell Kingdom. Mississippi State leads by 31, 76-45.
State's had the foot on the gas all night so much. Coach Hurst on there. Slow down. One shot, one shot. She had to get their attention. They were ready to let it fly again.
Jordan with 3. Brown Hager.
Nice fake. Doesn't get it off.
Not quite in time. Everything else has turned up Mississippi State. They're a quarter away from bringing home the title in the Van Chancellor Classic. It's a 76-45 game in Katy.
Some people just know that the best rate for you is a rate based on you, not Paul. You don't want to ride with Paul. Get a rate based on you with DriveWise and the Allstate app.
Boom, 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 boom. Nissan has a car for everyone.
Every driver who wants more.
More turbo.
More freedom.
More electric.
At Nissan, more is all we do.
The holidays on Dale's farm weren't very festive until he saved big on a Bluetooth speaker with Amazon's Cyber Monday deals. And now,
Mamacita.
that llama is part dancer, part prancer. Shop Cyber Monday deals now at Amazon.
And the toys that he will leave.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
Why did you invite him?
He was out there all alone.
Great party. I really feel the warmth. I wish this night would last forever.
I'll get him up.
M&M's for all fun kind.
Are you comfortable? Absurdly comfortable. At Bombas, we're obsessed with comfort, quality, movement. Socks, tees, underwear. Because your basic things should be your best things. As always, one purchased equals one donated. Visit bombas.com and shop our big holiday sale.
Bulldog Nation enjoying themselves. How about that moment? They've had a lot to celebrate in recent years. A College World Series a couple years ago. Oh my, the Kiss Cam impromptu. Vibes are great at the Merrill Center. Unfortunately, just not for Tulsa. They're down by 31. Jordan hits in the lane. Everything turning up roses for Mississippi State.
There used to be the big smile running back down the floor from Jordan. She's having a good time.
So Myra Poindexter, if you're just now getting tuned in, averages over 20 a game, and she'll hit that mark with her 21st point of the night.
And earned every bit of it. She was heavily guarded on that drive. And who other than Rogers?
What a night for Darian Rogers, inserted into the starting lineup. She has 25 points her high water mark at Mississippi State in her young Bulldog career thus far. Get the post, cut right in wall. Some nice momentum for Tulsa. And coaches, you know well, they're just looking for anything that they can build on here, trying to get some momentum before that big matchup with TCU in a couple of days.
Without a doubt, they've had an unbelievable tournament. Great run here. Came up against a tough top 25 team here in Mississippi State, who's just played maybe even their best game of the tournament thus far. Nothing to feel bad about if you're Tulsa. A lot to build on from this tournament. I know Coach Nilp will.
Mississippi State extremely disciplined as well. Haven't hit on this tonight. They are one of the least fouling teams in the nation, just 9.4 a game. 7 made threes for Darion Rogers, ties her career high. Unbelievable night. Ray Young can't finish.
I have a feeling she's going to break it. I don't think it's going to end in a tie tonight.
Barnum going to work. And one. Aaron Barnum with the hoop in the hall.
And that's kind of indicative of how it's been for State all night. They've gotten whatever they want. They space it out, open up the paint. They're able to go by Tulsa one-on-one. No help side. Penetration, they've been able to kick for threes, transition threes. And Tulsa just not quite solid enough defensively in this game.
Sam Purcell earlier this week said one of the things he loves so much about this team is the fact that, despite the fact that they have so many weapons, it can be anybody's night, any game.
Yeah, very unselfish team. Great luxury to have if you're a head coach, but they're okay with a number of different players being the leading scorer on any particular night.
Barnum fades away and she hits double digits.
Love seeing the smiles from the State players. They've battled tough here throughout the tournament. A little bit of breathing room for the first time tonight, and they're enjoying it.
5 players in double figures for Mississippi State. That kind of embodies their one team mantra. As Poindexter lays it in, she's still been good tonight. Delaney Crawford lagging behind with 8 points, but 6 rebounds. And as we've seen, Coach, Tulsa's at its best when they can get their 2 20-point scores to that mark.
No doubt, not been able to do that tonight with Crawford.
Wow, they continue to just let it fly from distance. 13 triples on the night for Mississippi State.
It's been fun to watch all those threes go through the net. And, you know, that's a confidence builder when you see those go in an actual game in a tournament like this. Hopefully they can carry that over into Wednesday against Miami.
Crawford flips it in. Delaney's hit double digits.
You know, another thing Coach Purcell talked about, we visited quite a bit at practice on Thanksgiving Day. Very grateful to him. He spent a lot of time with me and sharing about his team, but they have a little saying called Yabba Dabba. And he said it's the extra gritty type stuff. And when they do it, they yell out Yabba Dabba. They even had a fan show up in a Fred Flintstone outfit at one of their recent home games. So I'm sure he's happy with the Yabba Dabba tonight.
Boy, Mississippi State well on its way to a victory, driving the Flintstone car like with their feet. They have dominated. 6:34 left to go in this game. All hail State.
Boom, 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 boom. Nissan has a car for everyone.
Every driver who wants more.
More turbo.
More freedom.
More electric.
At Nissan, more is all we do.
Can't sleep.
Just a lot on my mind.
I can't sleep either.
It only gets tougher with age.
Mom, what?
Well, knowing Progressive can protect your home, auto, and business should help you relax.
Good, because I could use a good night's sleep.
Me too. You know how early a chimney sweep gets up every day?
Wait, is this all a dream?
Why would Jamie be in my dream?
I am America's biggest spokesperson.
Debatable.
I said biggest.
Well, he's got you there.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
Keep your head held high, just like Mom taught us. Even if we have to part, you and me, us have one heart.
How come you don't have none? All I have is my sister. I know she's somewhere.
It's time for you to see the world.
Someday we're gonna meet again.
The Color Purple. Rated PG-13.
Well, Mississippi State about 6.5 minutes away from a coronation at the Van Chancellor Classic. You give a ton of credit to the Bulldogs. The way they responded tonight without one of their star players, Jessica Carter, without their head coach out of this game due to an illness. Michelle Clark-Hurd and company have had a lot of fun this evening. 14 made threes. Debrisha Poe has marked a new career high in scoring. She's knocked down 5 triples, including 9 over the last 2 days. She's been ridiculous. Lyra Poindexter can't hit, and that's kind of a microcosm of Tulsa's night. Their star players were not able to get going.
Now, I'll tell you what, one of the things impresses me most about Mississippi State. This is day 3 of 3 games in a row, and this is has to be real encouraging to Coach Purcell and what he has going into the month of December here. I mean, to play some of your best basketball on day 3 is really a mark of a great team, and just how far they might be able to go this year. I think this might be an early sign of that.
When you think about the SEC tournament come March, they're going to harken back and say, let's remember what we did in Katy. Let's remember what we did at the Van Chancellor Classic. Emulate the habits that you started back around Thanksgiving and apply them, because I'll tell you what, Coach, this looks like a team that when things are going right for them, they could end up victorious in that tournament. Things just continue to roll for Van Chancellor's alma mater. Another bucket as they hit the 95-point mark. And Montague will get to go to the stripe. Coach Chancellor, the Hall of Fame namesake of this tournament, graduated from Mississippi State in 1965, and then had a great career for what the fans of Mississippi State will call that other school in the state, Ole Miss Rebels. He'll be the first to tell you, though, there's a slew of teams in the SEC that he will root for no matter what. It's Mississippi State, Ole Miss, and LSU.
Yes, and he does not shy away from that at all.
Behind the back from Shepard, it's a turnover. A rare mistake for Hail State.
A lot of good memories for him at all 3 of those SEC powerhouses.
Only the 3rd giveaway of the night for Mississippi State. That might be the most impressive thing they've done tonight.
Yeah, I'm just thoroughly impressed with this group. To play your best basketball on the 3rd day of a tournament says a lot about what they can do big picture. If I'm a coach and I'm looking at this, I'm feeling really good about where we're at and where we're headed. Certainly not comfortable by any means. It's early, a lot to improve upon, but you can sure coach them harder after a win, and they're going to move to 8-0 here. Probably move up in the top 25 this week. Just really exciting time down in Stark Vegas.
Or in Park Lane. So Montague gets fouled.
I gotta get one of those jerseys they wore the other night. Stark Vegas. I like that.
The dark black.
That's really cool.
I'm sure Coach Purcell can hook it up. Angie Nelp on the other sideline saw a brief look at her there, and we talked about early in the broadcast. This is a very bright future for Tulsa. I mean, she's already done some great things. They started 10-0 in 2020. See Michelle Clark-Hurd looking on the sideline there for Mississippi State.
Yeah, she has nothing to be ashamed of with this game here today. They'll learn and grow from it. she's done an outstanding job in her first couple seasons. This year, 3 for her, as you mentioned. She knows how to win, and she's done a lot of that already at Tulsa.
Elise Hill, among several reserves in the game. Queen Akuyu is also in, along with Lexi Fouch making her first appearance. Her first touch is a 3 that goes off the side of the backboard. That'll be Mississippi State basketball. Angagoni back in. She had a big triple earlier if you weren't with us. Next bucket will make it 100 for Mississippi State. Bulldogs still have some work to do to reach that program record for made threes in a game. It's 18. 14 tonight. And only their 15th miss of the evening. Rebound for Kanira Montague. This program has been through a lot in recent years. National semifinalists 2017 and 2018. A bit of a dry spell there during COVID, and we talked about this a little yesterday, but Nikki McCray-Penson unfortunately had to step down due to health reasons. Shepard steals. There's 100 for the Bulldogs. They are in complete control.
Yeah, you mentioned Nikki McCray-Penson there. What a loss. It's so sad. She has a young son. I know folks are looking out for him. Husband. And Tasha Butts, another one in our game, gone way too soon. The head coach at Georgetown, both passing away. Complications of breast cancer, and just really continue to keep their families in our thoughts and prayers.
I would ask Sam Purcell earlier this week if he felt like this program was starting to get its swagger back. And they really never left. They were never below 500 in that brief spell between 2019 and 2021 where they kind of took a step back. He said, absolutely. We feel like we've got it going in a natural trajectory again. Goni commits the foul in the lane. But we mentioned they made it back to the NCAA tournament last year in Coach Purcell's first season. That was big. As you take a look at Scrap Vegas, Coach, you said you need a Stark Vegas uniform. How about Scrap Vegas? They are very scrappy. They have an edge to their game. That's kind of the identity that this program is built upon. They have certainly brought it tonight, just a few moments away from another championship.
Yeah, and you hear him yesterday. They posted on social media, one of the former greats coming to speak in the locker room. And she says, if you work hard, have energy, show up, the fans at Starkville are going to absolutely love you. And they do. They love that blue collar, hardworking mentality in Starkville. And they appreciate this team right now and what Coach Purcell and his staff have been able to do.
That was Dominique Dillingham you were mentioning. Came to the locker room last night, gave the team a bit of a pump-up speech. She's now an assistant over at Texas on Vic Schaefer's staff, former head coach. Drove down from Austin for the game last night.
And how about Coach Clark Hurd? She can add 1-0 as the interim head coach here, or filling in, excuse me, Coach Purcell, who's out with an illness. We wish him a speedy recovery. Hope to see him back on the sidelines here really quick, hopefully for the Miami game. Take care, Coach. Get some rest. Feel better.
Michelle Clark Hurd, you have to give her a ton of props, too, for the way that she stepped in. They did not miss a beat tonight. You talked about it earlier. 11 years as a head coach, 74 wins at Cincinnati. Great job at Western Kentucky. This did not faze her tonight, getting the call to step in and coach.
Not at all. She's very comfortable over there, as you can see. And Mississippi State has really played off of that. You know, it could be really disruptive sometimes if the head coach is out, but they've not missed a beat, and they've played really hard. And I'm sure playing inspired with their head coach under the weather here tonight. I'm sure they wanted to represent for him, and he's got his whole family here. His wife and kids are here on the trip, and, you know, they love each other a lot, and I'm sure they wanted to play really well for him.
It'll be their first tournament title since last season. You know, right now in the final minute, Mississippi State's just having a ton of fun with it. When you can win in a blowout like this, as you often did in your playing days, it's just a lot of fun to be a part of. And it'll be a great flight back to Starkville.
Well, without question, so many games are so hard and really draining. When you can breathe a little bit occasionally, it feels really good.
Lead to 44 for Mississippi State. All smiles for the Bulldogs.
And again, Tulsa needs to not let this game get them down. They've had a great tournament here. Outstanding performances. Been really impressed with them and the program's progression under Coach Nell. And I look forward to seeing what they do in AAC play.
A brilliant night for Mississippi State. The Bulldogs will dribble out the last 10 seconds of the final game in the Van Chancellor Classic. Without their star player, without their head coach tonight, the Bulldogs get it done. A coronation for Cowbell Kingdom. It's a 44-point romp in the final of the Van Chancellor Classic. Coach, your final thoughts on this game in this tournament?
What a fantastic tournament. Phenomenal play. 8 teams. Great being alongside of you for all 12 games. Lots of fun, and just wish all the teams well as they go back home and on to the next one.
Van Chancellor will present the trophy at center court right after the victorious Mississippi State Bulldogs, his alma mater, in the tournament with his namesake. Our crew is fantastic this entire time. It's not easy to put on a tournament like this. Major props to Sam Schrade and his guys. And my broadcast partner, Marlene Stallings. We certainly appreciate you making us a part of your weekend. The final score tonight in the final, Mississippi State 102, Tulsa 58. Thanks so much for watching the entire way, everybody. We certainly appreciate you and wish these teams the best for the rest of their seasons. Thanks again, folks.